On 25th of December 2021, we humans have advanced into the next level of astronomy. NASA, with the help of Canadian and European Space Agency, have launched the world's most advanced space telescope. What made them to invest $10 billion in that project? Is it technically advanced than its predecessor, the Hubble Space Telescope? And why are the scientists believing that it will help us to know the existence of alien life? The main motto of the James Webb Space Telescope is to find about the stars in our own galaxy and also about the universes which would have been formed after the Big Bang explosion. Both Hubble Space Telescope and James Webb Space Telescope are CASA grain reflector type telescope. This kind of telescope used to reflect the light and radiation falling on them and create images. But the Hubble Space Telescope can only capture the radiations which are in the visible region of spectrum. As we know, the universe keeps expanding. The radiations which should be in the visible region are extended and converted into infrared radiations. So scientists decided to create a structure which could capture and work on with infrared radiations, and there comes our James Webb Space Telescope. But you might wonder that why infrared radiations? The formation of planets, galaxies, stars always takes place in a dusty environment, and this is the only radiant energy which could come across those dust particles and can give us a clear and detailed image of those spectacular events. Now let's jump into our question. How does the James Webb Space Telescope works? The telescope consists of a primary mirror which has 18 smaller individual parts. These mirrors are made up of ultra lightweight beryllium with a microscopic layer of gold. Its diameter is 21 feet. The light is captured on the primary mirror, which is concentrated on the secondary one. Now, this light is focused on the equipments inside the telescope, which creates a beautiful image. We know a fact that if a light is emitted in space, it has to travel all the way through that medium and reach us. With high-tech cameras, mirrors and equipments, the James Webb Space Telescope is going to capture the light which has been passed into the space billions of years before, which means we are technically traveling back in time. Each smaller part of the mirror could be individually accessed. This telescope has a lot of moving parts. Similarly, there is another structure on the telescope to protect itself from the heat of the sun. That is the SUNSHIELD. It is a multi-layered parasol which is made up of KAPTON. The SUNSHIELD deployment process takes for about 10 days, and when it is fully opened, it will be in the size of a tennis court. But the problem is it must unfold in exactly the same way to prevent any damages. Essentially, this is one of the factors which is keeping the engineers and scientists on the edge of their seats. Current destination of JWST is the Lagrangian point 2. It is a region where the Earth's gravity and the Sun's gravity cancel out each other, and it is 1.5 million kilometers away from Earth. As we discussed earlier, how that this telescope helps us to know the existence of extraterrestrial life. The greatest way to study about the atmosphere of a planet is by using the spectroscopy method. Using this method, we can determine the levels of methane, water and carbon in the atmosphere, and with these levels, we can determine whether alien life is sustainable or not. Hunt for aliens starts from the TRAPPIST-1 system, which is 39.4 light years away from our Earth. By the time I upload this video, both the mirror and SUNSHIELD deployment has been successful. Kudos to the team. Scientific observation will begin from the month of July 2022. With another fantastic content, I will meet you guys in the next video. Until that, chill.